814-3696. Or just stop by their showroom on 436 at Cimarron Commerce Place in Apopka. Or go to flooringmaster.com. Flooring Master Apopka cured roses flooring envy. Just think what they'll do for you.
Sophia, grab the dip. We're just getting started.
Tonight!
Not on me.
I'm not on the camera yet either, so don't worry about it. We're super prepared tonight. Tonight, Hurricane Irma might hit Walt Disney World, but I think it hit Hollywood Studios. Don't worry, Disney World is prepared thanks to Bob Chapek's built-in Doppler radar. Because
I love that.
Because he is in fact a robot. And we're going over every item at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Even the salads. Gross salad. You've read WDW News Today. Now you'll experience, I guess, WDW News Tonight.
Live from Orlando, Florida, WDWNT.com, the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, presents radio's only show about Walt Disney World, WDW News Tonight. Now, here are your hosts, Tom Corliss and Nick Cicero.
Yay, fake applause! Woo! Another week of fun.
That's what we're in it for. Fake applause.
Josh is here. We haven't had Josh here. You have no camera?
Busy.
You're very busy. I like how you're leaving us for this storm. You're not going to be here.
Yeah. Well, I paid $3,000 to travel 9 miles. So, sorry.
Yeah. The apartments in downtown Orlando are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll escape. Anyway, thank you for the introduction, Michelle. Nick is here. Josh is here. Jason in the control booth.
Yay!
Doing things.
Not well, but I'm doing things.
Trying.
That's decent.
Ronald Reagan's here. Someone brought up Reagan recently.
Mm-hmm.
But when was that?
They said that. Oh, what did they say?
There was something
Last
that was
week in
said
the
about
chat.
him.
Yeah. Something about the
someone
dating
in
game?
person said something about him.
Oh.
I don't remember now.
He should have porgs on his shoulder.
No one should have porgs. And if you do have porgs on your shoulder, go to a doctor immediately.
I have lots of porgs.
Get those lanced off.
Big furry ones. Some of them talk and squabble.
How was Force Friday? How did that go?
It was wonderful. I got to get in there early. I got lined up all day. Got my wristband. I was number 27.
7.
Yes, 7 inside the store, and I got to purchase items that people a couple hours later that slept in the next day would have no problem buying.
Yeah, I went at like 6 the next night,
store.
and everything was still there, and I bought nothing because I hated all.
Was still there. Nothing exclusive. It was ridiculous. It was
no Black Series figures either, which for you Star Wars toy collectors is a big.
That was a huge deal. People were
Friday.
very upset because they had them 2 years ago.
Yeah, and they carry them.
Yeah, they carry them.
Yeah.
They didn't have them, and they usually upcharge them, but your discount brings them down to the same price. They didn't carry them, and so people had to go to another store. And
you're already behind everybody.
You're already behind. And those are the first things to go. Luckily, I had friends out in other stores. I did end up with everything I wanted, but
he's got friends on the other side.
I do. But at the Disney store, at the World of Disney there at Disney Springs, there was just, they had the 2 pins, but they're LE 5000. They're not even Last Jedi
all
pins.
of the Star Wars limited pins over the last year or whatever or 2 years have been like LE 5000 and higher. So never like a rush.
They didn't even give us an exclusive Magic Band. They were like limited release Magic Bands.
Yeah.
So everything was available at that moment online or plentifully available in the store. Yeah. So it was kind of a bad break. Should have. But like I said, I ended up with everything. But they could have gone to Toys R Us and then Disney Springs the next day.
Yeah.
And got a poster out of it. They didn't even have a giveaway.
Yeah, that
it wasn't even a giveaway.
Sad. We lucked out though with the first Force Friday because we had signed up. I don't know if people remember this.
Mm-hmm.
They did a paid event.
Yeah.
But then because signups to pay to go to the event were low, they decided to cancel that. But even though they canceled that, we still got our free gift,
which I still use.
Still went to the front of the line. Oh yeah, you use your bag every week. That's true. You have your bag with you. Look at that.
It's a nice bag.
It is a nice bag. I have it. It's great. and they gave it that. They refunded us. We kept the bag. We had priority access still. It was one of the best cases of, Disney known for its guest service. I thought it was one of those cases where they really came through for everybody. But this year was not anything like that. So, anyway.
But I will say they did an excellent event organization job.
Yeah, even with the rain, they pulled that together
pretty
nicely. Yeah.
They kept the line that was of people that were waiting for their wristbands early in the day. They kept them nice and orderly, and they lined us up outside of the rain. They did a very good job. So I do applaud them for actually putting on a successful event. It just wasn't a good one.
Good. Well, there you go.
Yeah. I got lots of porgs though. I got a plush porg. I got a porg mug. I got a talking porg.
What is a porg?
I got a porg pin. Got a couple of porg pins. Got a porg on the magic band.
Yeah, even my significant other bought a porg, and I don't even have one.
Lots of porg.
Mr. Star Wars here. I got nothing.
Yeah. So
I don't like any of the merchants. I don't like any of them.
Porg is the new Ewok.
Yes, because those went over so well initially.
It'll probably be the Jar Jar Binks of this trilogy. We don't know. We don't know what they're going to be. We don't even know. And yet everybody's on. They were flying off the
Porg
show.
will probably be the director of episode 9 at this point.
People were wondering, people were making fun of them. They flew, and kids wanted.
Well, yeah, they have wings.
They might not. I don't know if they actually do fly.
I don't think they do. I think they're like penguins.
The merch was just gone, devastated. The plush shelf. Yeah.
I gotta look up what a porg looks like.
Yeah, they're adorable. And
a little bit like Nick.
I have
with a hair lip.
I have videos of the talking, walking one going after my dog, and she's barking after it.
Oh, those things are so cute.
Yeah, see,
what dogs?
No, the porgs. They're like a amalgamation.
Penguin, yeah.
Oh, you know what they are?
Yeah.
Oh. She's looking at what they are.
Yeah.
Well, and I saw the video that he posted.
Oh, okay.
They look like a paddlefish, only cuter.
Yeah, paddlefish.
No, nothing's cuter than a paddlefish.
I need to go there to eat again soon.
We just went the other night.
Mm-hmm. I also saw that you were at STK.
Boil. We went to STK and then we went to paddlefish.
Are you trying to make me so mad that I come in there and punch you?
And then we did that seafood boil.
Again, where was my invite?
Huh? It was
I'm
at
the
like 5
only
o'clock.
person that likes STK. I'm the only person here that likes STK.
You would have not made it to happy hour on time.
I could have.
You
don't know. I started
6
my
o'clock.
day today at 7:45. So there, I've got extra hours.
Oh yeah, this is a show. Forgot. We should do the show. And now the news.
Oh, news
brought to you by T Public. It's almost as if we were stalling because there isn't a lot. Anyway, let's begin, shall we? The Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2017 started last Thursday at Epcot in record heat. It was so hot that cast members were nitro freezing themselves. I had to clean that up. It was worse. It was so hot they didn't even have to cook the soup at the Canada booth. Not that they usually do anyway. It's like a thimble. You can't tell. You just like, was that good? I don't know. It wasn't a lot of it. Cup is like so small. I'll keep going. Have you seen the cup? It's very small.
They're all small.
It's like current Hollywood studios. Very tiny. The Epcot Legacy Showplace in the Odyssey, a lot of people are talking about this, celebrates 35 years of Epcot Center, but mostly the 10 where it was good. There's all kinds of displays in there, previews of things to come, Guardians of the Galaxy, Ratatouille, and as well a video montage on the Odyssey stage featuring pictures of past and present attractions in an attempt to depress you into the nearby craft beer stand. Got to sell a lot of those 450 beers. Inside as well, the music loop includes Epcot music from the past, including Splashtacular, Celebrate the Future Hand in Hand, and a slightly revised version of Feel the Flow, where you can hear them take the dinosaurs out behind the pavilion and get old Yellard.
I have a question about that. I went over the weekend and they were not playing the loop. They were playing the video, but not the audio loop. Any idea on that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I went in there twice that day.
The music also oddly plays in the bushes at American Adventure, and we don't know why. So over behind the booth in the trees.
Yeah.
it's playing like Splashtacular and stuff, and we don't know why, but it's happening. Meanwhile, on the menu there, you can enjoy 2 Horizons themed items, a L'Orange cotton candy, and a specialty non-alcoholic drink, because no one who likes Horizons is over 21. Nick gets them for all his dates. They love them.
And then they say, what's
They
Horizons?
can't tell the difference. The roofie mixes in with the boba balls. You can't see it.
Wow.
Anyway,
that was a little much.
whoa. Josh is laughing though. I did it.
It doesn't mix that well.
Oh. And it will be anyway. The cotton candy is orange and lime flavored, so it's sour, just like the fanboys eating it.
Ooh.
I will warn you, however, that crying about Epcot will dissolve your cotton candy, so be very careful. Melts away. Yeah. If you want your cotton candy melted away and no value for your money, though, you should go to the Light Lab instead. So make sure you do that. See, the Light Lab, it's this really cool thing with the 3 worst beverages ever devised.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, it's this beautiful place and nothing good to drink.
They tried to be too cute with that. Almost like the Abracadabra special drink.
It is neon Abracadabra, where you want to go in because it's really neat, and then all the drinks taste like garbage. So
Can't wait to try it.
have fun, Michelle.
Thanks. I'll be going all alone because no one invites me to anything anymore.
Oh, you were invited the first day. You were working. Don't be ridiculous.
Yes, I know.
Paint us as bad guys.
SDK. That's all I'm saying.
You couldn't have made it.
You only know if you ask.
Anyway, it was guys' night out.
Mm.
No ladies.
That makes sense.
Is that what we're calling it these days? Is that what we do? We go to guys' night out? Guys' afternoon out?
Yes.
Guys' morning out?
Guys, 5 o'clock even out. When do you want to do dinner? At 5, I have to be home. I must.
Early bird
Okay,
special.
burger.
No alcohol, please. I'll have the Horizons drink. Anyway, alcohol's terrible. I don't know what happened. Anyway. Also at the Food and Wine Festival, the much-loved tasting sampler tabs are back, but it may not be as great of a value as it once was. Yeah, last year it was this really great value, and now it's a steal. Disney's stealing your money. That's our grandpa joke of the week. Rim shot.
Half a rim shot. Yeah.
Wow. The price for 8 tabs is $69.23, including tax. This makes the tabs worth about $8.66 each, down almost $1 from last year if you bought the deal with 2-pack of tabs with 16. So a tab is now higher than the Disney World minimum wage. Yeah. So, way to go, union. Hope those negotiations are going well. There is no discount on buying 2 sets this year because money. So, no luck with that. At this price, it is a little harder to find a value, but your best bet would be to use the tabs on alcoholic beverages over $8.66 in price, since the most expensive food item is $8.25. It's like telling someone they're going to WDW, but they can only go to Hollywood Studios. It's like, here are these tabs, use them wherever. At Hollywood Studios, you can ride 4 attractions. It'd be great. There are a few exclusions that you cannot use the tabs on. All beers larger than 6 ounces, all tasting flights, Dom Perignon champagne, the artist palette of wine and cheese, and on a back rub from Josh. None of those are eligible. They were last year. I used them all for back rubs last year. This year, no. Josh told me no. So, anyway.
Back scratcher is a drink at the Polynesian. It's a very
That's
good
correct,
drink.
Michelle. Very good. We'll make a blogger out of you yet.
I know things.
Yes.
Yay.
Our next lesson, Dole Whip. It's this. Never mind.
Hey, that's what they're talking about right now, actually, in the YouTube chat.
Why are they talking?
That was the
about?
first question. Like, I need
Alcoholic
to know:
Dole
is
Whip?
it Dole Whip straight or Dole Whip float?
Hmm.
And everybody
Oh.
wrote Dole Whip straight.
What, at the festival?
No, just like a random
That's
question.
hilarious.
It's
They're
like
not
a
listening to the
conversation
show.
that we're
They're
having.
having their own
It
conversation.
is good with rum. I wouldn't buy it at the festival because it's a tremendous. It's not a value at all. It's very tiny. It's like the soup and Hollywood Studios. Anyway. Merchandise. Lots of merchandise released at the event. For the start of the event, they have a special collection of Pandora charms. The charms include Spaceship Earth, a bulldozer, and Rocket Raccoon. It's a really great set. Love it. The Pandora charms are limited edition and are the first item with Pandora in the title with a resale value since May. They have the charms on a perch. You pick one out, you adopt it. It's
Oh my gosh.
Land clearing has begun for the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction at Epcot, and it'll be finished by Hurricane Irma.
Too early.
There, Hurricane Irma said, "Hold my beer."
Oh my goodness.
The trees being removed will be relocated, so everyone, don't worry, they're not killing a bunch of trees. In fact, they'll be sent to Volcano Bay to cover all of the unfinished parts. So, great. Fun fact, apparently, about Volcano Bay, none of the trees there can withstand over 50-mile-an-hour winds. So if you live near Volcano Bay or are traveling on I-4, you may want to watch out.
That's amazing.
No, stop it. That's not a joke. That is a real fact. So enjoy Volcano Bay this fall, everybody. Anyway. The models for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land will debut at Walt Disney Presents Things From After I Died at Hollywood Studios on September 8th, creating that awkward moment where there are just as many ride models as there are rides at Hollywood Studios. There's actually, fun fact, there are more rides in production for Hollywood Studios than exist in it currently.
Wow.
And you can preview them all at this exhibit. That's 5
amazing.
rides coming, only 4 open now. So, yeah. The marquee for Walt Disney Presents went up today, featuring a lot of neon. Of course, all recycled from the Great Movie Ride sign. Enjoy that. The sign features both Star-Lord and Walt Disney, who, of course, were famously best friends, and Disney has the Polaroids to prove it. So look for the blog, Disney Parks blog post next week with those Polaroids of back when Star-Lord co-hosted the grand opening of Disneyland in 1955. Holster your lightsabers and get in your X-Wings. I mean, Mom's car, because Star Wars Galactic Nights is returning. Held after park hours from 7 p.m. 7 to midnight at Hollywood Studios. It'll be a Hollywood-style launch party, which will welcome Star Wars fans to what's left of the park to celebrate the entire Star Wars saga on December 16th, 2017. Among the many thrills in store, guests can expect to enjoy Star Wars entertainment, special photo opportunities, fighting over event-exclusive merchandise, and food and beverage. Character greetings, a look at the ongoing Star Wars expansion of the park, and much more. In addition to returning favorites like the Hollywood red carpet welcome, encounters with characters like Darth Vader and immersive photo backdrops like construction walls will immerse you in the Star Wars galaxy. The event offerings will include Star Wars entertainment, as both Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular Fireworks and Star Wars: A Galaxy Far, Far Away will be enhanced with over 8 seconds of new content.
Nice.
Great. You'll get sneak peeks at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge as they cut a small hole in the wall for you to enjoy. There'll be special photo ops with construction workers, character encounters with people you thought were characters but were actually just cosplaying, exclusive food and beverage, which your tabs will also not work on, and you can enjoy the 4 park attractions that remain as well. Also, at this event, several premium offerings will be available because why the hell not? Intergalactic foodies can nosh on the Star Wars-inspired food and beverage with a galactic tasting sampler, which is a bad value in any galaxy. And, of course, Force-sensitive younglings can explore their abilities with a Jedi recruitment package which is basically paying to be in Jedi training academies. So enjoy that. Tickets are $129 for adults, which is exactly the price of a Disney After Hours ticket. And there are discounts. I like how that broke, Nick. That's something that's exactly the price. Anyway. Yep. And discounts are available for annual pass holders and DVC members. And you can book that all now at DisneyWorld.com.
Now, you went to the Force Awakens one 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, but Galactic Nights is the event I went to in April. That was during Star Wars Celebration.
Oh, so this is different. Okay.
This is Galactic Nights, which will be very similar to what we went to in April.
Oh,
which I thought was a good time. I already bought my ticket today for those.
Oh, so this happens more than once.
Yes and no. It only happened one night in April, and now it's one night in December. So
One night in Bangkok makes us.
Well, so do you think? All right. So this isn't like a Last Jedi thing.
it is this time.
Oh, okay.
It's the day after the movie comes out, so that's what they're doing.
All right.
But it's not tied to a movie. You're not going to like see a movie and then go to, which I mean, it's completely possible that on the 15th, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I may have bought this ticket for nothing, but we'll see what happens.
All right.
Either way, I have to go cover this preview of Galaxy's Edge, so that's what I bought.
But that's the only exclusive that, like, you'll get some things to do, like maybe some food items or things like that. But the peek into Galaxy's Edge is the exclusive part of this, I guess.
Well, no, there are things that were exclusive to the other event. The photo ops and everything are only at this.
Oh, okay.
And there was the big lanyard that you had to build the puzzle on, and then it glowed.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was really good. $129 is a lot of money, and it may have been a bit overpriced, but I had a really good time. Like, I didn't think it was as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Was the other one $129 as well?
Yeah, same price.
All right.
Doesn't change. And your 8P discount at DVC brings it down $10, which isn't huge, but it's something. So it was a good time. We'll see what happens. Disney announced the Ultimate Nights of Adventure VIP Tour for Disney's Animal Kingdom. Not to be confused with the Ultimate Nights of Adventure VIP Tour on OBT, of course. It's a new way to experience the park in the evening. Bookings are now available for dates beginning October 1st, offered Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The tour will last up to 4.5 hours. There's a maximum of 25 guests in each group. Tour times will vary based on sunset times and the Rivers of Light show times. Included in your tour will be priority access to Flight of Passage, Navi River Journey, Everest, Dinosaur, Kilimanjaro Safaris, and Rivers of Plate. And the tour also includes a Satuli Canteen sampler, a beverage, adult or non-alcoholic, Nick, for your date, and popcorn.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Michelle, have you ever seen Rivers of Light yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw it at previews with Tom.
Oh, okay.
That's right, yeah.
But I wanted to ask more about this. So it's just those options that you just mentioned?
Correct.
Okay.
I listed all of them.
Yeah.
Wait till you hear the ridiculously low price.
Yes, the cost is $265.19, including tax per person, or $136.19 more than a Disney After Hours ticket.
Why?
A 15% discount. Calm down. There's a 15% discount available for annual pass holders, Vacation Club, Disney
Lord, I
Visa
was
card
getting all
holders,
excited.
and Burger King Kids Club members, of course. Even Wheelie, you get one.
Anytime there's an Animal Kingdom thing, I'm like, yes, I'm going to do that. And then I hear the price. And I'm
On
like,
top of
not
that, theme park
happening.
admission is required and not included. For more information, guests can call 407 WDW Play or have their butler do it.
$265.
That's
Tom, in
insane.
any world, there's no value here, right?
If instead of Satuli, if it was Tiffin's, I might say you could, if you have money, make a point of doing that.
You're basically
I think with
paying
Satuli, it's got to come down to like 150 to 175 to be even okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you're basically paying to get on Flight of
It's
Passage,
a
right?
VIP tour for people who don't want to rent a VIP tour guide. That's what they're trying to do here.
Okay.
But there's no actual tour, right? They're not going
They'll
to
take
be
you around, but a VIP tour guide doesn't like point things out. A VIP
Right.
tour guide just kind of makes sure your day's all right.
Yeah. So I mean that
And
you're
front lines you on stuff.
well. See, there was a little bit of a debate in the comment section.
Someone in the chat put Wheelie from the Burger King Kids Club. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying there's no actual like tour. Like, they're not taking you around Pandora and pointing stuff out to you.
Correct.
Yeah.
So what's the fun in that?
Skipping the lines.
Skipping the lines. Yeah.
But if
Not
you're
waiting
doing that-
4.5 hours for
Well, right, which makes sense. But if
flight
you're going to
of
do
passage.
that during the day, you get to have your private experience and you get to walk in front of everybody and be like, "Oh, look at me, I'm amazing."
Yeah, I mean, if you have money, like if
Right.
money's no object, and I'm coming to Disney World for only like 4 or 5 days. I mean, I'm not gonna, blink at this. But
wouldn't
that's
you
who it's
rather buy
for.
the guide like you're saying instead of do this group of 25?
That's the thing. It's kind of for those people in between, because here's the thing: if you have like a group of 4 people, it's just gonna pay to get a tour guide.
Right.
If you're only like a couple, it may be more economical to just do this, and it does everything at Animal Kingdom. Literally, there's not a whole lot else you can do outside of this. So you can
Right.
go in the morning and do those couple other things, and then know, like, hey, in the evening we're gonna get all of this done.
Hmm.
So
Still, it's expensive.
it's not for it's got its market, and I
Yeah.
think people will book it.
I will be that market someday.
It's
right?
definitely overpriced. I mean, I'm not if you keep eating at STK.
I haven't been since February. That's why I was so upset. But I'll be going.
Remember when we like didn't have a monologue and now we're like 28 minutes into the show? Remember that? I don't know how that happened. Hey, speaking of rich people, who's got a few $1,000s to burn and loves the Haunted Mansion? Marketplace Co-op at Disney Springs sure hopes somebody does, because if there's room for one more chair at your dinner table, the Disney Springs shop has Haunted Mansion chairs with or without armrests for sale. Without armrests will cost you $2,000 a chair, and with an armrest will cost you an arm and a leg. So you'll need the seat, but the armrest not so much. Another dad joke for everybody. Yeah, so there you go. Fun fact, they won't let you sit on the chairs to try them out.
Wow.
So you have to buy a $2,000 or $4,000 chair without ever having sit in it to see if it's comfortable.
What?
Yeah, they won't let you sit in it. I asked. They won't let you sit in it. Also on sale, there's a Haunted Mansion mirror and a tea set, which is perfect for pretending someone else is sitting with you drinking tea. Just put the mirror directly across from you and sip your tea out of a bat, and everything's great.
That's my life.
I was gonna say,
put a plush dog instead of the mirror.
do
You have Josh's life.
It's rough out there.
Get it rough because it's a dog.
rough.
That's the joke.
Oh, boy.
Thank you.
Dad jokes.
I didn't realize that was a joke at first.
If Nick didn't get it.
No,
Nick laughs at everything, even the ones he doesn't understand.
that's my bad.
Halloween
Josh is just too
time! Halloween time at the Disneyland Resort is almost here. This year, the spooky fun extends throughout the resort with returning favorites at Disneyland Park and new ghostly delights at California Adventure. In Cars Land, the residents of Radiator Springs are transforming their little town into a Halloween celebration with automotive body parts hanging from phone wires. Yep, just body parts everywhere, like a Six Flags. And I'm not even talking about during Halloween. Anyway, each establishment will be decorated for the season, with Fillmore showing off his Jack Oil lanterns and ghostly folk art, and a spider car spinning webs all over flows and ruining more of the park with a Marvel theme.
What was that?
Spider car, made of Mr. Toad parts.
Oh,
It's
I thought
the
that was
song
Bob
goes.
Chapek.
No, he's made of other parts or animatronic parts. Maybe that arm and a leg you give them for the Haunted Mansion chairs.
Yes.
Now he's somewhat human. It's like Darth Vader. A couple of human pieces. We can make him better.
More machine than man.
The $6 billion expansion man.
Spider pig does whatever a spider pig does.
Anyway.
Sorry.
No, I need to watch that.
Oh, look at that web over Flo's V8 Cafe. That's also what all the gas stations in Florida look like right now. So, anyway. 2 Cars Land attractions will also transform for the first time ever this season. Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters will become Luigi's Flying Tires, where guests are trapped in a mobile vehicle for 90 seconds. Luigi and Guido will entertain their cousins with Halloween twists on traditional Italian festival songs that are scary, like the Terror Entella, the Chop Top of Carsoli, and Mama Melrose's Ristorante Italiano. Very scary. Mater's Junkyard Jamboree will become Mater's Graveyard Jamboree, where guests will whirl around the graveyard to the tune of creepy new songs and fun haunted twists on favorites. Meanwhile, Bob Chapek will whirl around the graveyard he created at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Scariest part of this new Cars Land ride, it only uses dialogue from Cars 2. Look out. Mater yelling about wasabi for 2 minutes. At Buena Vista Street, a new 10-foot-tall statue of the Headless Horseman holding his jack-o'-lantern head up to the sky will haunt Carthay Circle. Also haunting Carthay Circle will be the ghost of Sunshine Plaza, complete with a spectral locomotive, a large metal sun, and the haunting tunes of cheaply acquired pop music about California. You can discover these two experiences along with returning favorites and Ghost Galaxy during Halloween time at the Disneyland Resort, September 15th through the 31st, through October 31st. We'll be there September 15th. We'll be bringing you coverage of Halloween, so make sure you tune in as well. Guardians of the Galaxy Monsters After Dark. Very exciting. Anyway, that's the news. Michelle, who brings us the news every week?
That would be TeePublic, Tom. Don't forget to shop apparel and accessories for Disney fans through WDWNT.com and TeePublic. Just go to WDWNT.com and click the TeePublic ad to shop from hundreds of designs for t-shirts, phone cases, prints, and more, including exclusive WDWNT and WDW News Tonight logo apparel, as well as original creations such as Save Figment, Captain EO Crunch, Seven, IPA, Indigenous Pandora Ale, and more. Make the most of tonight's commercial breaks and shop through our extensive collection. TeePublic, an official partner of WDW News Tonight.
We come back. We're going to play The Price is Right, so you can call in now. It's 407-774-8255. It's a Force Friday edition, so maybe Josh won't yell at people when we come back.
JP Morgan is now holding a record 55 million ounces of silver. Goldman Sachs and HSBC recently purchased 7.1 tons of physical gold. What do these fat cat bankers and mega money managers know that you don't? They're expecting another financial crisis, and over time, gold and silver win. Silver is trading below its production costs and is predicted to double by 2020. At Capital Gold Group, we offer gold and silver for direct delivery. Plus, our specialty is IRA rollovers for the ultimate in IRA security. Be one of the first 20 callers today to receive our free gold and silver buying guide. Capital Gold Group is A+ rated with a Better Business Bureau. So call now and see what investing in gold and silver can do for you. Call now, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568, 800-430-7568. That's 800-430-7568.
Have you been to Charlie Granger's yet?
Charlie Granger's Hot Dogs, Brisket, and Barbecue in Apopka on 441 in the Victoria Plaza has quickly become the place to get great food for lunch or dinner.
They've got a gazillion hot dog varieties, from the Moheat to Orange County, the Blue Darter, Cape Fear, and more.
They're all delicious, but don't forget the brisket, thinly sliced, juicy, what flavor. And now you can get the Charlie Granger's Brisket Plate, topped with pimento cheese, along with their delicious sides, coleslaw, soups, the best gumbo in town, and cornbread.
Yeah, Charlie Granger's has the best hot dog varieties and mouth-watering brisket, but did you know that they also have some of the best barbecue in town? Slow cook and chop to order. Featuring Charlie's pulled pork plate. Add their fresh and spicy baked beans, their signature mac and cheese. How about the white bean and brisket soup?
And when you combine great food with a casual, laid-back atmosphere, you found a great restaurant in Apopka that you'll be back to time and time again with family and friends.
Charlie Granger's Hot Dogs, Brisket, and Barbecue. Now in the Victoria Plaza on US 441 West in Apopka.
Hey, Dave, why in such a hurry?
I've got so much to do, Phil. Our company's having an important show this month, and you know what they say about first impressions. We need a display booth, retractable banners, table throws, and banners, and I don't even know where to start.
3 words, Dave. True Blue Designs.
Who?
Yeah, True Blue Designs. I had the same situation not too long ago. They took care of my banners, my table toppers, my signage. We looked great.
True Blue Designs has over 50 years of combined experience in the signs and graphics business. They will consult, design, and produce your displays, show banners, and accessories, and they will deliver. Great website, too. Go online to tbdsigns.com.
I need presentation folders, brochures, flyers, business cards, and promotional items. Can they handle that?
Yeah, Dave, they sure can. But don't forget the name, True Blue Designs.
Make a lasting impact at your next business meeting, convention, or special event. True Blue Designs. Don't ignore your image. Embrace it with True Blue Designs. Take a tour at tbdsigns.com or call 407-326-6800. True Blue Designs.
7. Welcome back to WDW News, right? Hope you enjoyed that sped up version of the old anyway, Cup of the Week. We got the pass holder Big Tervis.
Yeah, it's huge.
I love that they're the big Tervises. This is great. It holds so much more soda. Yes. It's got Schoolhouse Figment.
Yep.
I need to get all my Figment apparel and
all the Figments.
I'm so excited.
All the Figments. Surprised they're already sold out. So where you can get them on eBay. Chip and Co.'s wife put them all up.
It's been like a week.
Jeez. I was told apparently that picture we put up of somebody with just a 40 Dooney bag. Someone's like, that's the Chip and Company guys. I was like, all right, that makes sense. They also tweeted right after that, bags are going fast. Yeah, because you're buying all of them. Anyway.
We are about to go to war.
We're already at war. We're at war with everybody.
Right.
Trackers are next.
Gear up.
Anyway, get everybody this week.
All right.
Anyway, we have a game. Nick, what game? There we go.
Here comes radio's most exciting few minutes of Disney-themed prizes. The fabulous WDWNT, The Price is Right. Michael, come on down. You're the next contestant on WDWNT, The Price is Right.
Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Hey, good, guys. How are y'all doing?
We're doing great. We just had Force Friday. We just had the Food and Wine Fest. We're doing great over here. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Loving the fall weather so far.
Where are you,
Oh, we're
Michael?
about to have some great fall weather here.
Lots of stuff going to fall down. Where are you, Michael?
Arkansas.
Arkansas. All right. So yeah, you won't be getting Irma there probably, but you're getting the nice fall weather. Yeah, maybe a little rain. So we're hoping for the best here, but we're hoping for the best here in this game. We're going to play The Price is Right. Michael, you're going to play the magic number. The magic number.
The magic number is always 7.
7.
That is true. So, Michael, the way we're going to play this game, I'm going to name 2 items you can find at Walt Disney World. You're going to have to name. Nope. You're going to select a number that falls between the prices of these 2 items. You'll have to do this with 2 sets of 3 items to win. 2 out of the 3 sets here. So all these items here, Michael, are Star Wars items that were released on Force Friday and are still readily available at the
despite Nick lining up at 4 in the afternoon the day before.
Yeah. So here we go, Michael. Hopefully get some of these right. We're going to start off with this one. Again, you're going to have to select a price number that falls in between the prices of these 2 items. The 2 items, Michael, are the Droid Factory BB-8 units 4-pack box set and the BB-8 rolling backpack. So you got the Droid Factory BB units just debut. I guess they didn't just debut. I guess they had the BB-8 version that just came out.
So the box set of 4.
So the box set of 4 of these Droid Factory BB-8 units and a BB-8 rolling backpack. Michael, give me a number that would fall in between the price of these 2 items.
And the last one was the BB-8 rolling backpack, right?
Yes. So,
I'm going to go with 30.
All right, the number is 30. Let's check it out. The price of the BB-8 rolling backpack is $35. So we're hoping the Droid Factory BB-8 Unit 4-pack is $29 or less. Yeah, 4 action figures. So let's see. The actual retail price of the Droid Factory BB-8 Units 4-pack is $30. So no, don't get that one. You don't get that one. By the way, everyone.
Well, is it 30 or is it 29.99?
See, I knew Josh was going to do this. I usually. Oh no!
I'm trying to help my boy out from Arkansas.
It's most likely.
Technically,
it's most
he's
likely
right.
20. What does my post say?
You know, I didn't state this before we.
What does my
round
post
up on this
say?
game. They always round up.
We always round up. But you know what? Josh pointed out. I don't know. Let's
I'm
see.
going to give it to him. It's $29.99.
It is $29.99
I'm gonna
or
give it to him,
$95 or something like that. We round up.
Yeah. No,
All
we
right.
got to be fair.
All right, Michael. You got one. They're giving it to you. The judges
All
give it to you.
right.
I got you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Not bad.
You just have to go read all of Josh's food and wine reviews.
Click some ads.
All right, Michael, you're almost there. Let's see if we get this one. Give me a number that falls in between the price of the Porg coffee mug and the Porg plush.
Do we have images of these?
At WDWNT.com, of course.
Perfect.
Need those clicks.
Porg
y'all.
coffee mug and the Porg plush. What do you think, Michael?
Go looking it
Michael?
up. We need an answer.
Hello?
I'm going to go with 15.
15. All right. The retail price of the Porg plush is $17. The retail price of the Porg mug is $15 or $14.99. Therefore,
Man, Nick is so mad.
That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. A winner.
So for the rest of the night, as long as you get the price Nick wrote down, you'll win. So
there you go. Congratulations, Michael. Hold on the line. It'll be a couple minutes while I get your information. We'll send out a prize pack from you.
maybe you'll get a pack of sticky notes. Everyone's freaking out about our sticky notes.
Really? The goofy
I
ones?
tweeted that we made sticky notes.
Wait,
We have
you
WDW
made?
say sticky notes, and it's got more retweets and favorites than actual news about Disney World.
Wow, I thought you meant the Goofy Candy Company ones that you gave me last week.
No, those we have,
I
but
was
no, we
like-
made actual. We tweeted today. We have actual WDWNT.com sticky.
And I don't have any now. Why?
Yeah. What?
You'll get some.
All right.
Calm down. You'll get some. Michelle's yours will have written on the top the next time we're going to STK, so you know.
Thank you.
Aw.
Joke's on her. We're not going back to STK.
All right, here comes radio's most exciting few minutes of Disney-themed prizes. The fabulous WDWNT, The Price is Right. Jacob, come on down. You're the next contestant on WDWNT, The Price is Right.
Hey, good evening, Jacob.
Hey, how are you guys tonight?
We're doing great.
Well,
trying to stay out of the storm. How about you? Where are you calling in from?
We're calling in from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. All right. Well, hopefully you're doing good up there in Philly. And Jacob, how'd you do on Force Friday?
Nothing. I didn't do anything with Force Friday.
Oh, my.
You and Nick have something in common.
Ouch. Jacob, we're going to play the Price is Right game Switch. I'm going to name 2 items you can find at Walt Disney World. They will be Star Wars items that you could have picked up on Force Friday. I'm going to also name the price with each of these items. Now, you must determine whether the prices are with the correct items or whether the prices should be switched. You're going to do this with 2 of 3 sets of...
And note, Nick has raised everything by 1 cent.
I have. It's all rounded up. So, we have the Disney Vinylmation Praetorian Guard figures, limited edition 1,500.
It's Josh's favorite character.
And I have those at $17. We also have the Droid Factory Astromech 2-pack for $20. So the Vinylmation Guard at $17 and the Droid Factory Astromech 2-pack at $20. Are those the correct prices or should we switch them around?
Those are the correct prices.
All right, let's check it out. The retail price of the Droid Factory Astromech 2-pack is $20. So therefore, the Praetorian Guard is $17. And you got one right. All right. You're well on your way to a prize pack.
Where's
here.
our ding? There's no ding.
Ding.
All right.
You're right. I don't have a ding. Where's my ding?
You have it before.
I don't know if I want to answer that. Wow. Jeez. Before or after the Horizon string? How does this show exist? I should be off.
That's amazing. Sorry, Jacob. All right, here we go. We got the Luke Skywalker limited release Magic Band 2 at $30. And we have the Resistance themed phone case for the iPhone 7 or the iPhone 7 Plus at $28. Should those stay the same or should we switch them?
They should stay the same.
Stay the same. All right, let's check it out. The retail price of the Luke Skywalker limited edition Magic Band is $28. Oh, I should have switched those.
Oh.
All right, we have one more chance. Hate you. I don't have that either. I will.
You don't have your ding. You don't have your.
I got it. No, I got it. It's here somewhere. I know it's here. I will
just keep going.
There.
That's Family Feud.
How dare you? All right, Jacob, here we go. Here's your last chance to win a great WDWNT prize pack, including some sticky notes. We got the first order water bottle and the BB9E spinning top toy. The water bottle we have priced at $17, and the BB9E spinning top toy we have priced at $15.
It's like $1.
That's why it's a game.
Are those prices with the correct items or are they incorrect? First starter water bottle at $17, BB9E spinning top toy at $15.
They are correct.
Let's check it out. The first order water bottle is priced at $15. Oh. Sorry,
Josh would have preferred if the question was, what is, on a mansion chair without arms, $4,000, with arms, $2,000. Would you like to switch these or stay?
Jacob, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, no prize pack this week, but thanks for calling in.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right.
Michelle, who brings us the prices, right? Or just go to the next game? Michelle just threw the paper on the ground. Like, forget it.
No, I have the. Which do you want?
No, go ahead. We're in the next game now.
All right. Here comes radio's most exciting few minutes of Disney-themed prizes. The fabulous WDWNT, The Price is Right. Tyler, come on down. You're the next contestant on WDWNT, The Price is Right.
He is excited.
Sorry, I totally interrupted you while you're still going. My bad.
No, I love the
great.
enthusiasm. How you doing, Tyler?
I'm good. 20 days away from my Disney World vacation. Super excited.
Good thing it's not 2 days away.
Yeah,
'cause
right.
You'd be in trouble.
Hopefully some of it's still here.
Good thing I didn't plan that.
I was just talking about if Bob Chapek decides to close anything. It wasn't even storm early.
All right. What are you most looking forward to, Tyler?
A park that's actually has stuff open. I don't know. Like Magic Kingdom.
We'll find
Maybe
out.
I suggest the Volcano Bay
I'm
water
arriving
theme park.
October 1st. So that'll be
nice.
pretty fun.
Oh, cool.
Cool. All right. You gonna do any of the Epcot events? Gonna go to the D23
I
event?
honestly don't know what's happening. I can't find a blog post anywhere about what is going on that day, but I'll figure it out.
Oh, there's an awesome dessert party happening that day.
Heck yeah.
WDWcelebrations.com.
Will do. I'll look for that.
All right.
It's on your website.
See you there.
Anyways.
All right, Tyler, we're going to play Spelling Bee. We're going to try to get you a prize here. Spelling Bee. We have 30 cards. I have 30 cards in front of me, each with either a T, an O, or an M on them.
We changed the P and the C. Just cross them out. Hey, kids, remember when we had sponsors?
Your job...
Oh, Lord.
Tyler, your job is to spell the word Tom to win. 2 cards actually have the word Tom on them, you can win up to 5 cards. I'm going to give you 2 for free right off the bat.
They're actually just ripped up business cards.
To win more to win more cards, I'm going to give you the name of an item. If you guess the price to within $2 either way of that retail price, you win another card. Yeah. So we can we get the
watch me fail so hard.
So first off, I'm just going to have you
watch me.
Have you pick 2 cards. You give me a number 1 through 30.
Let's go with 14.
All right, card number 14 you're choosing, and give me another number 1 through 30.
42. 24.
Next caller.
I just lose right now.
All right, so there you go. We'll give you a chance.
Now
to
the
win.
actual questions.
He wasn't even within 2 either way of a card. All right, here we go. We're gonna let you try to win 3 more cards. What is the retail price of the talking porg toy?
Talking porg toy.
It waddles too.
Let's go with, and we're rounding up to like the nearest dollar.
Nearest dollar, yep.
No.
Okay, let's
not
go
doing
with
that anymore.
talking porg. 35?
$35. The actual retail price of the talking porg is $40. $40. You're not within $2 on that one, so sorry about that. We got the Porgs long sleeve raglan sweatshirt for kids. Say kids.
Spend a lot of time in that section.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Oh, this will never run again, this show.
My question is, if you insult Chip and Co., do they give you the exact same insult back to you with a straight face?
They change like 2 words in the middle.
Anyway, Tyler,
Tom's sister.
The retail
bought 8 of each bag.
Sorry, what was the product again?
It is the child's porg raglan.
What?
It's a kid's sweatshirt with the porgs on it.
Got it.
Okay.
Porgs, of
Raglan,
course, are these
like
little
Raglan
cardboard circle things, and you throw like a big plastic one down, and you make them like fly everywhere. It's great.
Those are pogs.
Oh, it's a different thing. All
I
right.
love porgs. A porg pog would be
It's the
great.
shirt, right?
Yes, the price of the shirt. It's a kid's shirt. It has porgs
Let's
on it.
go with 19.
$19. The actual retail price of the Porgs sweatshirt for kids, $25.
Oh.
You were within 2 of Nick's girlfriend's age, so.
I was just saying you have to get that wrong. Like when he said that's $25.
Oh my. Technically he wasn't, but all right. Good
Aren't you
job.
glad you show up every week, Nick?
Just want to throw that out there. It's like 4 away.
Radio's only a Disney show.
Here we go. You got one more chance to win the card. You got the Chewbacca and Porgs limited release Magic Band 2. So it's a Magic Band 2.
gosh.
Clue, someone
Band
just
cost.
bid on a Magic Band in the last game, and the price is probably the same.
And here I was not paying attention.
No.
Oh, well.
Give us your best guess.
Uh,
You do have 2 cards, no matter what.
29?
29. Retail price of the Magic Band 2 with Chewbacca and Porgs is $28.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got 3 cards to do this, and some cards do have my whole name. Some business cards were not ripped up. So,
all right. So give me another number between 1 and 30. That's not 14, 24, or 42.
And if you say 7, I'll kill you.
You can say 7.
9.
Oh, I said 9.
Oh,
he
9.
did
All
say-
right, sorry.
He said 9. All right.
Josh was being loud again.
All right.
That never happens.
7 is like a cursed number now.
All right. So we gotta spell the word Tom. Let's see if we got this. Let's see if we got this.
Boop, 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 boop.
And
All
not Mott Corliss like in the comments.
So card number 24. Let's see what that is on that. It is a T. It is a T.
Oh, good. We need that.
All right.
Yes. Very good. Very
Yay.
good. Card number 14. Also a T.
Oh.
Also a T.
All right. So now we're looking for one of the cards that has Tom on it.
Let's check it out. Card number 9, the one you won. Let's check it out. It has a T.
Oh.
It has an O. It has an M.
Yeah.
Just like that. That's all there is to it.
It was pick a number between 1 and 30. He picked 42. And he won the game.
That's what happens when Nixon tries.
We're gonna toss that aside. Tyler, congratulations, you won, and we're gonna give it to you.
Wait! I'm so confused. How did I win? Didn't I get 3 cards with a T?
No, it's a TLM. Nick's just really bad at revealing things.
I was doing the Ryan Seacrest thing, I was like T. Yeah, I delayed. I'm sorry.
We know you're confused.
You're calling this show.
All right, Tyler, I'm going to take over. Tyler, stay on the line. Nick will get your information, hopefully correctly. Michelle, who brings us the prices right?
Well, Tom, that would be WDWNT, the app. WDW News Tonight is brought to you by WDWNT, the app, the official mobile application of WDW News Today. This app brings you all the latest Disney Parks news podcasts, including WDW News Tonight, streamed right to your mobile device, park hours, videos, as well as the ability to listen and chat live on the go with this very show and many others. Download the app today for iOS, Android, and Amazon devices by searching for WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com for more information. WDWNT, the app, bringing the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news anywhere you want it.
When we come back, psychotic comments, booth by booth review of the Food and Wine Festival and more tonight.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm Keith Peters. One political official in the Leewards is calling it a buzzsaw. Hurricane Irma appears headed for Florida after battering islands in the Caribbean. The tourist board for the Caribbean island of Anguilla says the major resorts on the island survived a hit from Hurricane Irma, but many private homes have been damaged. It also says that the airport did not sustain any major damage, but that it remains closed along with 2 ports. Winds are being clocked at 185 miles an hour. Florida is being warned. Palm Beach County Mayor Paulette Burdick says people need to either evacuate or make their final preparations for riding out an extremely dangerous storm.
It's unprecedented to have 185 mile an hour winds. This is the storm of many centuries. So preparation is vital. Everybody being in a secure place with their water, their food, and their medication.
Palm Beach County Emergency Manager Bill Johnson says the county will open evacuation shelters as the storm gets closer.
We will be opening 15 general population shelters tomorrow or Friday morning at 10 a.m.
A Georgia Speedway is opening its vast campgrounds to people evacuating from Hurricane Irma. Atlanta Motor Speedway says its tent and RV campgrounds will host evacuees free of charge beginning on Thursday. 15 states and the District of Columbia sued Wednesday to block President Trump's plan to end a program protecting young illegal immigrants from deportation. While on a trip to North Dakota on Air Force One today, President Trump says he's not sending mixed signals about what will happen to DACA if Congress does not act.
No mixed signal at all. Congress, I really believe, wants to take care of the situation. Really believe it. Even very conservative members of Congress, I've seen it firsthand. If they don't, we're going to see what we're going to do.
On Wall Street, the Dow by 54 points, the NASDAQ rose 18. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Over 70 million Americans have unhealthy blood pressure levels. Are you one of them? Introducing Berkeley Life, a 100% drug-free cardiologist-recommended supplement to help maintain normal, healthy blood pressure while supporting energy and vitality. Now, for a limited time, try Berkeley Life free. Call 800-898-6206. A key to maintaining healthy blood pressure is your body's nitric oxide levels. Berkeley Life helps to boost nitric oxide levels naturally. The breakthrough is from a discovery which won a Nobel Prize in medicine on nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream. Berkeley Life includes free saliva test strips to see your levels instantly. Now there is a supplement you test yourself and can see it's working. In a consumer study, 91% felt healthier after taking Berkeley Life for just 3 weeks. Here's Dan, an actual Berkeley Life user.
The supplements are easy to take, more energy, more clarity. I don't have to worry about my blood pressure levels anymore. And the results are fantastic.
Get your free 30-day supply. Call 800-898-6206. Just pay shipping and handling. 800-898-6206. 800-898-6206. Results may...
Welcome to WDW News Tonight, where I've just now printed that, just now noticed that my entire script ended. My script ended after hour one.
Does Michelle have a whole script?
What are you missing?
I don't know, but I know what I'm doing.
Michelle have extra script?
It's fine.
Maybe Michelle has extra.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
One, and then this is two.
Tonight, we are live on 105.5 FM, AM 660, and AM 1520 in Orlando. Also live at listen.wdwnt.com, in WDWNT, the app, and on YouTube. Thank you wherever you're joining us from. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next week on the show, we don't know because we don't know if we're going to be here. So we'll see what happens.
Hey.
Provided Central Florida still exists next week, we'll be here. And
Are
we'll
you
have
giving
lots
live-
of fun stuff for you. And
Are you doing like live hurricane coverage? Or are you gonna like sit at the parks during the hurricane?
It's my job to cover this event, and we
fun.
will do so as much as legally possible.
I might be there with you. My cousin's staying at the Polynesian, so I may
Oh.
hunker down there.
That's not a good one though, because the buildings are separate from the main building, so you can't like get between.
I think she should just come over to the house. That'd be better, but
She's paying for a room at the Polynesian. She's definitely going to get her money's worth.
yeah.
She's in a bungalow.
No, not making that kind of dough. That's not how we roll.
That'll be fun if we just have a hurricane party down there at Walt Disney
We should
World.
just do that anyway.
Yeah. We could buy bread for 79 cents apparently.
Two pieces.
Yeah.
Pieces.
Pretty good.
79
That's a
cents.
sandwich.
2 pieces today, 1 piece tomorrow.
What is this, food and wine?
Can I use my tabs on that?
We're going to find out where the other half of those Sundays went.
I have 40 tabs. Please, 1 piece.
Please, sir, I'd like some more. More?
Can you use your tabs on hurricane boxes?
Hurricane boxes. It's going to be the bus stop pizza booth. It's
really great.
Do you take
Anyway.
tables in Wonderland?
Oh, God. You know, they'd have to if it's a resort counter service that does take tables. They would have to take it on a hurricane box. Right?
Really?
That'd be amazing. I want to, that's on like
That's your mission now. for
bucket list.
this
Tables
weekend.
in Wonderland discount on $13 boxed lunch for hurricane. Bucket list. Anyway, why don't we take a trip to one of our favorite places, the wonderful world of psychotic comments.
The Muppets Fountain will return this fall at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Land's End says, "Darn, I was wishing that they would remove the Muppets altogether." Anonymous says, "Congratulations on committing sacrilege." Bitter DHS fanboy says, "No, sacrilege would be removing the opening day centerpiece of a theme park and replacing it with an IP." Oh, wait. Harry Potter says, "I only hope that we don't lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by the great movie ride, Walt Disney."
How did Harry Potter say?
I don't know.
And actually, it's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Potter.
They spelled it like paw.
Paw.
And Harry like Harry.
Well, yeah, that's what
Make that the name.
Yeah.
They should write Hallmark cards.
very
Like the
touching.
comedy
That'd be,
cards. of
that'd be a
Hallmark.
good name for a dog. Somebody had to have done that, right?
Gotta be better
Is
than
that your
Ahsoka.
pet, Harry?
No.
You're a dog, Harry.
You're a what? I'm a what? Demolition begins on Disney Quest at Disney Springs Future NBA Experience. Tom Floorless says it's going to be a roller coaster. Tom Confirmless says confirmed. Matt asks, is the Cheesecake Factory staying inside or are they done? Because I was actually a fan.
Wow.
Try not to lose it.
They closed years ago.
Jay says, yes, they are demolishing the building, but keeping the Cheesecake Factory inside. Do you really just ask that question? Kay says, well, perhaps if you had thought logically before rushing to attempt to insult a person's honest question, you could have thought to point out that the Cheesecake Factory hasn't been in that location for years.
So crazy.
Thank you, Kay.
Literally psychotic comments.
Disney Magical Dice, the enchanted board game, available now.
What?
on
This has
mobile.
comments?
Oh, yes. Yes, it does. WDW Fan 16 says, this game isn't as... Stop laughing! All right, WDW Fan 16 says, this game isn't as fun as the Tree of Dice game from WDW News Tonight. Juliana says it's also definitely not as much fun as collecting pie pieces. So the Tree of Dice is a game that we played here on the show for folks just tuning in.
No, we don't explain those. They have to go back.
So go back to the previous podcast.
Go listen to all the old ones.
Nick's crying right now.
That was fantastic. It was.
Disney's Animal Kingdom introducing $265 tour that skips lines at Pandora attractions and more. Jay says, wait, do you hear that? It's the hordes of entitled WDW fans whining about a completely optional service as if it's the death of the parks as we know it. Disney Pete says, nah, the first whiner is a paid Robo Chapek apologist. Jay says, the only people being paid are kind. Here are your dates, Pete. What?
I don't even know what he means.
Yeah, I don't. I read it literally as it's written.
People to go out with him.
Right, so that whole word should not have been there.
Paid
right?
here are your dates. Yeah.
So the only people being paid here are your dates, Pete.
Yeah.
All right, typical
Remember the dates at Jock Lindsay's? They had dates. They were delicious.
I
They ruined the menu.
They're yummy. All right, were they wrapped in bacon?
No, they were 24 years old.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Anyways, typical WDW-NT commenter says, shameless money grab, Walt rolling in his grave, corporate greed, etc., etc. Typical Disney Pete comment says, Disney interns stole my lunch money. I am a joyless shell of a man.
Oh,
I cry a lot.
I want to meet Pete someday.
Yeah,
You've met Pete?
No, he's just become such a character. I wonder if he's real.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Echo Lake.
Maybe
will
he's
know.
like the spider car.
Echo Lake, Dinosaur Gertie, and Min and Bill's Dockside Diner to undergo refurbishment at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Jedwa says, I know we all joke about this, but will there be anything to do at this park later in the year? Bonnie says, the ticket booth will remain open and uninterrupted.
No. Someone put a screenshot of the Tree of Dice, and I'm more concerned as to why someone has it on.
Oh,
They have it saved?
I guess so. It's there.
It's in the chat?
We're going to have to make a Tree of Dice shirt.
Yes.
You're gonna have to.
Scott Sanfilippo says, soon to be announced a $249 per person Hollywood Studios construction tour, where you'll go behind the walls to see how things are painted, varnished, touched up, and refurbed. Will be an 8-hour tour that ends with a front row seat on the parking lot tram.
I would do that. I would gladly pay $250 to go behind construction wall. That's
buy a drone.
Cool thing. I should just get a drone.
Over the wall.
Oh, drones are. Everybody's got one now. We used to just send Nick with a really big selfie stick. But now everybody's got
Just,
drones.
Nick, next time you're in the helicopter, just stick a selfie stick out the window.
Nick is not in the helicopter. Don't be ridiculous.
Tom
It's
Cormore.
a drone. It's a
Tom Cormore says you can visit the bar at the Tower of Terror. And Tom Corless says you can't. I got that canceled.
I did.
Oh, Who brings us the wonderful world of psychotic?
Well, the wonderful world of psychotic comments is brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. Support WDWNT and get early and exclusive access to content that you just can't find anywhere else, including post shows for WDW News Tonight, starting at just $2 a month. Right now, you can also get discounted registration and access to special events at WDWNT the 10th anniversary. For more information, go to patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join the WIGs and help make WDWNT happen through Patreon.
We do have a post show tonight, so WIGs members stick around after tonight's show. But anyway, when we come back, the whole reason Josh is here, we're going to talk about food and wine. Nearly everyone loves Italian food, but those people who love true, authentic Italian go to Tony's Town Square Cafe. It's because owner and chef Tony Ragu offers home-cooked food from his hometown, Toledo, Ohio. He is 1/8 Italian. Locally sourced Cask Connection freezer items are combined with prepackaged ingredients imported only from the OBT Winn-Dixie, along with mangled recipes from nearly unreadable Buitoni labels. Whether it's quote-unquote pizza or that soup of the day which just hasn't changed in 14 years, taste for yourself at Tony's Town Square, just steps away from that hat store that sells pins. Come taste what the guide map is calling Italian food, only at Tony. And maybe at Portobello.
Have you racked up more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? You should know the credit card companies are tricking you into thinking there's no way out. Credit card companies would rather you didn't know that there are ways you can become debt-free and you don't have to pay the entire amount you owe. There are debt relief programs that help people like you escape overwhelming credit card debt. National Debt Relief has helped tens of thousands of people just like you reduce more than $500 million of debt. National Debt Relief has helped so many people they're A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau. You don't have to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan. You have the right to settle your debt for a mere fraction of what you owe. Reduce a portion of your debt now. Call National Debt Relief at 800-518-4020. 800-518-4020. That's 800-518-4020.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too. Call right now. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. 800-648-9175. That's 800-648-9175.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. We're getting real close. Epcot 35, almost upon us, October 1st. And, of course, if you're going to be in the area, make sure you're attending that WDW Celebrations event, Celebration 35. We're going to be celebrating Epcot all weekend long. And we got some content coming up for WDWNT as well. We were going to do a Back to the Future on the Universe Energy, but between the storm and California and a whole bunch of stuff we got going on here, that ain't going to happen. But that's coming in October. We're still going to have that. So stay tuned. We got a whole bunch of Back to the Future shows we're going to be doing on Epcot and all that great stuff. But anyway, speaking of Epcot, guess what started? It's the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival 2017. Hooray! Josh literally goes into hibernation the rest of the year, and he only comes out when the festival starts. Right, Josh?
Correct.
So the event started on Thursday. So unlike years past, we've had a couple of days to go and figure this out. Usually, the last couple, it started like the day we had the show, so we like had to rush through, or at least last year we had to rush through and come here right after our first day. So, nonetheless, not much has changed as far as the way the event works. There's still plenty of cool merchandise for sale. Nick, what'd you buy?
I did buy the
you bought the hat with the bottle open.
A lot of the Schoolhouse Rock stuff. Like, yeah. But yes, I bought
stuff with this art.
You know, I did buy the bottle cap with the bottle opener because I showed up the first day without a hat, and sweat was just going to be dripping down into my face. And I kind of
What's that like?
And you know, I honestly kind of like this cap, and I like the fact that the bottle cap opener wasn't into the like rim of the cap. It was
it was underneath, like hidden
underneath, and there was a bottle cap with the Food and Wine Festival logo kind of on the top of it. It was really cool. So it was a
it's neat.
You know, it was a really nice cap. I actually like that a lot.
See the cutting board? I bought the cutting board.
I'm getting the cutting board.
Yeah,
There's
it has
no way I
Spaceship
can't.
Earth and like the World Showcase silhouette.
The silhouettes.
It's very neat.
Yeah, so I bought the Figment plush. I bought the magnet. I bought both mugs. I bought the Taste Around the World mug because it had the showcase silhouettes on the inside.
Yeah,
and
I love the Tervises.
The other mug had that logo on it, which I'm just in love with. So
the Tervis has all those old World Showcase Pavilion logos. Really neat, and they're on there
yeah,
too.
The mug has it. Yeah, the Tervis
I don't know, they're
has
just
it too.
cooler on the Tervis. They're like
See,
in color.
I don't use Tervises. I don't use those, and I just would never use it. But the mugs I use every day, and so I got both of those mugs.
Okay.
The trash cans, the pass holder trash can, salt and pepper shaker, and the other two regular ones. The plates, got the plates. I like
Someone
plates.
texted me and asked, I heard you mention Josh and hibernating. If Josh comes out and he sees this shadow, does that mean an additional month of Food and Wine next year?
That's perfect. I think that's it. But
there's
that was
some
a
cool
lot of stuff. Oh, you know, I'm on the fence about the coasters, the bottle cap coasters, because I really like the logos on those.
You know what coasters most people are on the fence about? The Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's such a great. It's not going to be a coaster. That's such a great graphic on those trash cans, though.
Yeah, no, they're neat. I bought the pass holder and the regular one.
Yeah,
those stupid trash.
I know they're so
not
good.
that I ever use them, but I have.
By the way, let's say goodbye to Michelle.
Oh, bye, Michelle.
She's gonna take off. No, we're calling you out on
because she didn't do Food and Wine.
No, we're calling you out.
No, you don't get away with this
because your voice is gonna be absent, and I'm gonna have to read the Kingdom Consultants with the K commercial.
Oh, no, you're not.
Just kidding.
That's nobody with an N.
Just
so
you're right.
Anyway, all right, we're moving on now.
All right, bye guys.
Bye, Michelle.
I'll have
Go to
more
Food and
once I
Wine.
finally go to Food and Wine.
Yes. We talked about the tasting sampler in the news a bit. Obviously, it's not a great value this year unless you are absolutely going to buy the most expensive alcoholic beverages. Josh, it's literally just drinks because, as we said before, $8.25 is the highest price food item.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you get that actually was your value on those tabs? Because I know it took you a couple days to get through them.
Well, there's a $15 Kurt Russell wine in the Earth Eats.
Yeah.
$15. You get that for $8. It's a good deal.
Yeah.
There's a Chardonnay there too. That's $10, and a couple other mixed drinks.
Are we going to be
There's
able
a
to see
Baines
Josh or
whiskey and frozen Coke at the refreshment cool boost.
I don't know if you'd recommend that one. That was kind of normal.
It was good. It's a real African whiskey. You're not
Oh,
really
is it?
gonna, yeah, it's from Africa.
Okay.
I mean, you lose that obviously in the frozen Coca-Cola, but still, nonetheless.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, the tasting sampler, if you don't drink, is not going to be worth your time at all. So do keep that in mind. Although you do get a limited release Epcot Food and Wine trading pin with Remy on it. So there is that. As well, they're doing the gift cards again. So make sure if you want to use gift cards, you can. They have them. They have Remy on them. They're very cute. And yeah. And the really cool thing is here, the festival center is open every day, 9 to park close. No exceptions, which is really great. So you got the shop in there, you have the presentations, all that great stuff in there. Your pass holder button will be picked up in there. The other cool thing is the Future World food kiosks, the marketplaces in Future World all have AP buttons. They're different. And every time you purchase something, you could ask and get an AP button exclusive to that booth at the Future World booth. So make sure you do that. As well, Eat to the Beat concert series is back nightly at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 o'clock. Don't forget about that. The full list is at WDWNT.com. I'm not going to bore you, but I do have some circled that I want to go to.
Sister Hazel.
I know you and Sister Hazel. I'm going to Plain White Tees on the. Oh, I can't. We have a show on the 13th. Great. Thanks. I missed them again. Thanks, everybody. Oh, I can go to the 5:30.
Sister Hazel's on the weekend, which is great.
5:30.
So I can do both of them.
Yeah. And then I got Postmodern Jukebox I'm going to go to. And I'm going to see Living Color because they're going to play Cult of Personality, and I love that song.
Did you do Who Let the Dogs Out?
No, because I don't care.
Come on. Who Let the Dogs Out?
Yeah, you know what that song's about?
No.
It's supposed to be about ugly women. So they're saying Who Let the Dogs Out. They're saying they're somewhere where there's a bunch of ugly women, which is derogatory. It's very derogatory, and I won't stand for it.
Tom taking a stand.
You're damn right. There's all these people just in there yelling Who Let the Dogs Out. It's very mean.
Nice.
Not helping anybody's self-esteem.
No, I'm kind of against it.
See, right? Thank you. We'll get up, kids. All right. Let's get to the marketplaces because there's 35 this year. And
1 minute each. Let's go.
1 minute each. Is that right? Yeah. Let's do this. All right. So we're starting. Everybody get your book out.
Yes.
Everybody's got their little book.
Got my stickers.
All right. And no stick. I don't put stickers in mine because I'm an adult.
Let's
talk about stamps.
Do you let your girlfriend do them?
I play with my stickers. Yeah.
Let's talk about stamps.
All right. Epcot Legacy Showplace. We talked about this at the beginning. This is in the Odyssey, and it's also craft beers in here. They're kind of one and the same. Even though they're listed as two separate booths, they're one. You order together. I don't know why they separated on here, but regardless, chilled Scotch egg. I thought this was good. Nothing crazy. You could probably make this at home, but
it was pretty bland. There was no taste to the sausage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was terrible. I don't think it's one of my top items, but it's fine.
Pass.
All right.
There's no flavor there.
Gee whiz, coming down hard.
Yeah, because I was really excited for it.
Speaking of Cheese Whiz, next up we have the Zesty Cheeseburger and Cheddar Cheese Macaroni Handwich, which is wonderful. I think it's such a value at the price, number one, because it's a real big portion. Basically a food cone like from Cars Land. I like this a lot. Josh, you like this?
Yeah.
The flavor was good.
Good. Brought me back to Min and Bill's 2016, September 8th. I got a shrimp sandwich, one with chilled shrimp and avocado.
Gross. Was it literally just shrimp and avocado, nothing else in the cone?
Filler.
Oh, what's the filler? Like
garbage.
Salad?
Garbage.
Okay.
And it was good. The cheeseburger one was good.
All right. Yeah, I like that. That's a must, I think. What's not a must, the L'Orange Cotton Candy. It's lime and orange cotton candy interspersed with each other, and neither is really all that great. It's fine.
It's just cotton candy.
Yeah. It's flavored cotton candy. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, craft beers in there has the drink we talked about, the Bright Horizons, which is literally just Sprite with boba balls, so don't worry about it. Until at least the cup says Epcot 35, which we think is going to happen at some point. At that point, then you need to get the cup. So obviously. True. Yeah. But then, Josh, what did you think of these beers?
They're all good.
Do you recommend both flights?
It's all Florida. I don't know. If you're a beer guy, you're not going to find these anywhere because they can't sell them anywhere other than Florida.
Yeah. There you go. I love that triple chocolate milk stout. Yeah.
Fantastic.
That was my favorite of all those. But a lot of them were good. It's certainly a lot better than the Light Lab ones. The Light Lab ones had a lot more misses. So I'd say definitely the Eastern flight for sure. But
there was a general consensus that 2 out of the 3 were pretty darn good, and 1 was bad, really bad in both of them.
In these?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't think they were as bad as the ones that were bad in the Light Lab.
No one liked the Blonde Ale or the Farmhouse Ale.
Okay.
But 2 out of 3 aren't bad.
They were gone.
You know.
Someone drank them.
Yeah, no, I downed them.
I don't know who.
Anyway. All right, so we're jumping back to Future World Flavors from Fire, which is my overall favorite booth this year. Number one, the piggy wings from the Odyssey have moved here. They're still great. The smoked corned beef, which was crispy potatoes, pickled onions, blonde ale, beer fondue with cheeses, and the corned beef was great. I thought this was a great dish, one of my new favorites.
Yep.
Josh, what do you think? You like it?
New favorite.
Okay. The sweet pancake, also great. I thought the sausage, the chipotle chicken sausage, was nice and spicy. I like that a lot.
It's one of my favorite things at the festival.
Yeah, pancake was great. This was a real winner, I thought. And then the chocolate picante, which I don't know if everybody else was a big fan of, but I loved this. It's a real nice sized portion. It's real thick. And I like chocolate and I like spicy. And so this was right up my alley. Josh, what do you think of the swine brine? So the swine brine is this bourbon beverage with a pork rib on top of it, which everybody thinks and it does sound really gross. So when we all got this, we're all sitting there looking at it like, who's going to drink it first? But Josh, I didn't think it was that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but it's just sweet and sour and maybe a little bourbon.
Yeah.
Lucky. It's warm.
Well, it was also 112 that day.
I hadn't noticed.
There was not enough bourbon flavor in it.
Not enough
It was
bourbon.
I didn't think it was bad. It was
cidery.
fine. Josh, you got anything to say about these other drinks here? I don't know if we had these.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh,
the
the
Zinfandel
Zinfandel?
spicy. The porter's fine, but
Okay.
nothing to see.
All right. So yeah, Flavors from Fire. I would recommend all 4 of those food items, though. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh boy, the Light Lab. Let's do this. This is like, look at the video, and if you get the chance, still go in here because it's really cool inside, and you could stand over there and watch them pour the cotton candy drink, and it's really fun. So basically, what was the Segway room, the Epcot 25th anniversary room in there? They've set up shop. It's really pretty, and they're doing 3 specialty drinks in there. There's the T=C squared, which is vanilla tonic water and cotton candy. It's non-alcoholic. And that's the one they pour in this big tube thing, and it swirls around and it drops over the cotton candy and it melts the cotton candy into the drink. It's passable. It's non-alcoholic, but it's just very sweet. But I think some people like it. It's fine. The RGB is the citrus apple freeze drink, which is not frozen despite being called a freeze. Also non-alcoholic. That one's terrible. That's way too sweet. Like Josh, you almost didn't finish that the second time we went in there, right?
It's not good.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be frozen as of today.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, I've been tweeted constantly that somebody was coming to fix the machine. The thing is, Disney is a small company, and so they don't have a lot of people that can fix stuff that breaks, for example.
Yeah.
Or they don't have a lot of like frozen machines that they're not really on property that much. Like I'm sure Mr. Peavy's is open 24/7, so they couldn't bring the Mr. Peavy's frozen beverage stuff over to Epcot. We'll see.
Then there's the Blue Spectrum, which is basically just was it champagne and boba blue, right?
But it's blue
in color, yeah. Which is kind of Festival of the Arts. They did that what is it? The Fairy Tale? What was that one?
Cuvée is good.
Yeah, which was good, but it was just kind of this sparkling, with boba balls, and then they did this here, which was very similar.
But it's blue sparkling wine.
It is.
And it's the only location on property that you won't know that it's blue because the whole room is blue.
Yeah, good luck with your cell phone pictures, by the way. You could see how my donut pic came out. Oh, let's talk about this. They're marketing this thing the Glow Nut. That's a better picture. They're marketing this thing called the Glow Nut. That's it. See how it's not glowing? That's because it's the Joffrey's donuts, just white with blue sprinkles, white icing. Nothing special. Don't worry about it. Don't even bother. It's a waste. Anyway, let's talk about the beer flights. Do we have, Jason, you have the pictures of the beer flights? They might be in the, there you go. Here are the beer flights. These were both, for the most part, I thought terrible. There was quite a few beers in here. But Josh, what did you think?
Oh, the Space Dust is good. It just depends. I mean, 4 ounces. Who cares?
Oh, geez.
Would you recommend these flights?
I mean, I would recommend beer.
Well, which that's what I'm asking. That's why we're here. We're here to tell people what's good.
I've had that Blue Point before, which is decent.
Yeah, the Hoptical is a
Yeah.
I also think the Space Dust is a good IPA. I
Space
like that.
Dust
I get
is
that at
good.
Geyser Point all the time.
The Robonaut is good.
If you can get it at Geyser, though, I don't know why you get it here.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I wrote 9,000 words on the Pilsner alone. It's nuanced.
Jeez. All right, let's move on. Earth Eats, inspired by ABC's The Chew.
But not willing to put their name on it at the booth.
No, not that close to the Light Lab, at least. This has the ricotta and zucchini ravioli, which is very good. The grilled beef skewer, which is not so much. And the peanut butter and white chocolate mousse, which I still think is a favorite. I love that dessert.
That was good.
We don't like this beef skewer, right? This is the one
I'm not a
thinking
big
of.
beef skewer guy here.
And there was none of the feta cheese almost,
No
which we had a
feta,
lot
no
of last year.
apricots.
Yeah. What do you think of this ravioli? I'm not as fond as everyone else is of this ravioli, but I can't say it's bad because everybody seems to like it.
It was good last year. This year it was slop.
They have the Kurt Russell wines here, which I like. I'm not a big wine person, but I love that Pinot Noir. It's very good. And for the price, they're not really bad. I mean, they're expensive bottles.
It's a $15 2-ounce cup of wine outside in Florida in September. But other than that, it's really good. Active Eats.
There you go. Can we talk about this black raspberry mead? It was really good.
Yeah, it's really light.
I liked it a lot.
Surprisingly
It was a good size cup too. You get a decent amount. I like that. You should try that, people. All right, next door we got Active Eats, which now has that loaded mac and cheese that everybody loves, and yes, it's still very good. The roasted Verlasso salmon, which we didn't have this year, but it was pretty good last year.
We tried.
Yeah, we did try. We're out of it
4 times.
And then I think the new top new item of this year, I'm going to say it, Josh. I'm going out on that limb.
All right.
The sweet avocado crema with strawberries, yellow cake, and tortilla streusel. I think this is the most fantastic thing. We've had it twice, and both times off the chart.
Wow, gotta try that then.
Tom, is this not the same exact menu of one of the booths at the California Adventure Food and Wine?
No.
I remember Verlasso salmon and loaded mac and cheese.
But they were different ingredients, though.
Okay.
Yeah, they were different. You're right that places did have those things. And there was a lot of avocado stuff at the California event, but yeah. As far as the drinks here, Josh, what do you think of these drinks at Activity?
The sparkling water is kind of interesting. It's the sparkling seltzers are a big thing these days. Might drink one during lunch. Might have 2 during lunch. Might have 3 during lunch. I don't know what you guys are up to.
Right.
The wine's wine, whatever.
Okay. All right, let's go over to
Actually, the Riesling went up $1.50 this year. It was $4.50 last year. It's $6 for this year. It's a $13 bottle. You're paying $6 for 2 ounces.
So
a $13 bottle.
Don't do that.
Give me a break. Coastal Eats.
All right, we're moving to Coastal Eats per Josh. The lump crab cake. I love this. Fantastic. Really great new dish.
It's a true
don't
favorite.
let Maryland hear you say that.
The baked shrimp scampi dip was good also. It comes with a sourdough baguette. I like that a lot.
All right.
Yeah. No, it's fine. The seared scallops. This, I don't know what it is about Food and Wine. We always have the most fantastic scallop dishes.
Yeah.
And this one's even better than the one from last year.
Mm-hmm.
I like this a lot.
The sauce that's with it is fantastic.
Yeah.
I gotta try to recreate that. That's so good.
The chili chipotle butter sauce.
Yeah. That was excellent. By the way, I'll be making my chili tomorrow. I'll have to bring you in some when I see you.
If we live to next week.
Yeah. Maybe I could bring you over some hurricane rations or something.
Hurricane chili. Anyway. What do you think of these wines, Josh?
It's wine.
All right. There you go. That's Coastal Eats. It's wine.
You can have some chili if you want to come over and
Well,
watch the Pats
actually,
game.
Since you asked,
I did ask, and you said it's wine.
The Pinot Gris from Willamette Valley is a really good value.
Well, thank you. That's why we have you here.
It's a nice
for,
wine.
for providing some insight.
I'm just saying.
With all your expertise.
It's good.
Aren't you from Oregon?
You
Oregon.
You watch your
Are you from Oregon?
Am I from Oregon? Next, turn off the speakers. Just because I asked you to round up from $14.99 to $15. The Chocolate Studio.
The Chocolate Studio in Future World. Same stuff from last year, the Liquid Nitro Chocolate Almond Truffle and the Raspberry Torte. Josh, we still like both.
Absolutely.
Yes. Both still great.
The Raspberry Torte is no longer Ghirardelli sponsored. So you just get a little chocolate piece. Doesn't say Ghirardelli anymore. Got to go to Universal.
So sad about it.
If you want Ghirardelli, you got to
What
go
about
to
Disney
Universal.
Springs?
No, they don't have peanuts.
Oh, yeah.
Disney visitors are so fragile.
That's true. Disneyland, I have to buy bags and bags of peanut brittle to bring back because we won't sell peanut brittle. I bought like hurricane rations of spicy peanut brittle on my last trip.
They have spicy peanut brittle?
Yeah, it's for Fantasmic. It's a special. They had it years ago, only at Dolce Aventura, which is the little snack window next to Cucina Cucamonga.
Is it good?
I bought bags of it. I hope
Do you
so.
have some?
No, I ate it all.
I need to send Zoe.
I can bring you some back next week, though.
Yes, please.
I'm going to buy a bunch more.
Okay.
Anyway.
Put me down for some.
Josh, what do you think of the wines here at the Chocolate Studio?
Don't talk to me about Rosa Regali. No, I'd skip it.
Okay. Going to the cheese studio, we have the beloved beef stroganoff. Joking, it was kind of weird. Didn't really care for it. The egg noodles were good, but you could probably make those for like $1 at home. So just make them at home, probably. I didn't care for the beef. The savory caramelized onion and Boursin garlic and fine herb cheese tart is giant and delicious.
Yeah, that was
I think
good.
the best value of any dish at the festival. It's massive. You can feed like 2 people, and you'd be pretty good. It's
with this hurricane coming, pick up 2 of those. You're good for the week.
And then there's this really interesting cheese trio, which is a profiterole topped with garlic and fine herbs, cheese, and orange apricot jam. Smoked salmon pinwheel with shallot. Is it shallot?
Shallot.
Yeah, and chive cheese and everything seasoning, and a strawberry macaron with Boursin pepper cheese. These were all fantastic. This is another great new dessert. I mean, it's salmon in the middle. It's not really a dessert, it's salmon pinwheel, but the other 2 are definitely on the dessert side. I like this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
$5.25 is it?
Yeah, I think it's a good deal for $5.25.
Round it down to $5.
Right. Anyway, what do you think of these wines here?
Skip.
All right. The Wine and Dine Studio in Future World has that seared scallop from last year we like so much. It still exists. The duck confit, which has different sides now, but yeah.
We screwed up.
We done goofed.
We screwed up so bad. I had to skip this whole booth.
Yeah, the trio of artisan cheese is still here. We did it with the artist palette. So we did the palette with the wine and the cheese, which I think is a good value. You get to try the wines. The cheese is very good. I like everything here. I think everything's solid.
Yeah, the palette is fun.
Takes a good picture and it's good. Unlike Light Lab, where it takes a good picture and it's terrible. So I mean, just go here.
So how much is that? Do you remember?
$11.25, right?
Oh,
I think Josh just said it.
Sorry, that's not awful.
Round it up to 15, down to 8. Who cares what it costs?
Oh boy! All right, Islands of the Caribbean. The beef patty. We didn't do this year, but we did all this last year.
Yeah.
I remember not liking the beef patty's pretty bad.
That's the sort of thing that during the hurricane is going to be gone from your grocer's freezer aisle.
Mojo pork was just all right, and the casito's fine. I like that. It's solid.
It's I always think of the Caribbean booth as disappointing because it should be so much better food.
Yeah, and they didn't
It's
even change it from last year.
very
It's all the
bland.
same. You like any of the drinks here, Josh? I know that mojito's pretty ridiculous.
Skip.
The price is so high. Yeah. The refreshment port has its usual options, except they have chicken breast nuggets with pineapple and sweet and sour sauce. And they have the Dole Whip and the alcoholic Dole Whip as well with the Bacardi coconut rum. Obviously, it's not a good value, but if you absolutely want it, it's there. Yeah, it's a thing. Let's move on. New Zealand has the green lip mussels, the lamb meatball, and the venison loin. I like the venison. It's a very small portion, but quality-wise, it's good. That lamb meatball.
I love the meatball.
Yeah, the lamb meatballs. It's a big portion. It's very good. And what do you think of the mussels?
They're good too. You get 3.
All right.
You could do worse.
You certainly could at the Islands of the Caribbean booth, most likely. How about drinks here? You drinking anything?
I like the frozen wine cocktail. Very refreshing.
There you go. Especially in the heat, right? Since we're
Wouldn't
starting
know
this in
about that.
August. Australia has the sweet and spicy bushberry shrimp, grilled lamb T-bone, and the lamington, which is not a lamb dish. It's a yellow cake dipped in chocolate and shredded coconut. I like the lamington. It's simple, but I think it's good. I like coconut. So I don't recommend the T-bone. We had an
it's
awful
awful.
time with it. Yeah. Josh, what do you think of the shrimp?
They're okay.
All right. You drinking anything here?
Oh, the Cooper's Brewery Pale Ale is a good one. It's the oldest Australian brewery. So
No. See, you
Give it a
learned
shot.
something. You turn into this.
Maybe I'll
show.
try that one. I've never had it, I don't think.
Mark it in your book. You have your book with your little check.
Yeah.
But I think the lamb is going to be disappointing for a lot of people because a lot of people like the lamb, and now the picture is the same, but it's very different.
It's a T-bone now. Yeah.
It's not
What
good.
What was it? It was just a fillet last year.
It's just, yeah, I don't know what they call that.
We liked it. Yeah, I know the T-bone was bad.
It's how you rationalize going on a Disney cruise, because you go on the Disney cruise and they have those lamb pieces there and they're $8 a piece. You go there for the buffet for lunch, you eat 8, you're like, I've already gotten my money's worth of the cruise. I only need to get $500 more per day for this cruise.
Keep going.
Almond Orchard.
Almond Orchard. I love this
Win.
booth. Yeah. Although
Yeah.
some things have changed already since we went.
Really?
The cauliflower risotto was good.
Amazing.
The hummus was solid.
Solid.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The banana almond soft
Out of
serve
this
sundae,
world.
a lot of people really loved. I thought it was fine, but I know I'm not a big
Such a good flavor.
I'm not a
ice
big
cream.
fan of how much berry was in there, but
I
the
agree with
ice
you.
cream itself, the banana almond soft serve, I say in the review,
Yeah.
should be served at Epcot and it'll be hotter than Dole Whip. Like they won't know how to
I
bring up
agree with
people
you.
fast enough.
And I totally agree with you. Too many berries. That was my take on that. Too much of the berry, too little of the ice cream. Because the ice cream was out of this world.
The strawberry smoothie solid. If you like almond milk, I thought it was good.
So what are you talking about changes? What they do
Oh,
here?
the sundae is half the size now. So you see that?
Shut
We
up.
got this beautiful picture. In
No
the review.
way.
Look at that thing. Look
It's
at that thing back
huge.
there. Yeah. It then came in, you know, the little wine glasses they have at the
Stop
events? The little wine glasses, yeah. Josh, you were there, Josh.
I
You're the
was
one who
there.
showed me the picture.
There's
I
no
was there
way.
for both times. Yeah. They give you the blogger portion, they give you the
Yeah.
regular
It's like
portion.
first day they did it just to be like, oh, they're gonna take all their pictures today. Let's do it. And then like the next day, it was in the tiny wine cup.
That's not worth it. Then.
I hope they just ran out of the big cups and maybe it's already back because those bigger flutes are not a normal thing for them. That one, like they
that
don't
is
probably do a
not
lot
worth
of
it if you don't get that size.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ridiculous value there because it's big and it's not terribly expensive.
Wow.
So
That risotto, though.
it was good. Very good. Patagonia. We're not drinking anything else there, right? We don't want the Dom, right?
If you have the tickets, the coupons.
The other two are good for the coupons, the tabs, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't use it on the Dom.
No, the rosé is 16. The
Yeah.
Veuve is 13.
Yeah, so you could burn 2 tabs and make some money there. Patagonia has the beef empanada and the beef skewer, and I say skip this booth entirely, but that's me.
Yep.
Agree? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to drink anything here either, right?
Mm-mm.
Not even the Malbec? No. All right, move on. Hawaii's always a highlight. The Kahlua pork slider's still the same, still good. I'm very upset they changed the tuna. It's good, it's not great, and it's definitely not as good as what came before it. So I'm very sad about that. And the teriyaki glazed spam hash, I thought was
oddly good.
It's good, but I don't know if I need to have it again.
That is very true, but that spicy mayonnaise, that mixture was really, really good. And I am turned off by spam, but I mean,
yeah,
you didn't
spam
even.
isn't exactly something you want at a food and wine fest.
No, but you didn't realize it there. The hash was so good, but you are eating spam. So
I like the new dessert, the passion fruit cheesecake. I thought was really enjoyable.
yeah, it was.
Josh, thoughts?
Yeah, it's good.
How about beverages here?
Mm-mm.
The Mai Tai is pretty bad. I know I had the Mai Tai before, and I was pretty sad about it.
The
All
beer is okay.
Yeah. It's available in a lot of places, though, isn't it? Am I wrong, the beer?
I don't know.
I feel like you can get
You go into a lot of Maui bars, are you?
I don't know. I'm asking you. You're the beer guy. Anyway.
Yeah, I've seen that around.
Okay.
Like bars have that, yes.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, it's a you could get that readily.
Yeah.
There's the Bimini Twist beer that's around.
Okay. Moving to Farm Fresh, you got Josh is so mad. Farm Fresh, you got the crispy chicken with griddled cornbread and red eye gravy, and the roasted beet salad. I love both of these. I love this booth. I think both of these are great. I don't really know how I love a beet salad, but I do. I really think it's it's spicy.
It's really good. Yeah, there's this weird spice to it that's not in the ingredients, so watch out for that. But the crispy chicken is really good. You're not going to be mad you got it, but it's fried chicken and gravy.
No, I think you need to get it. I thought it was very well.
Really?
Made. Yeah.
Oh,
I like
that's
it a
something you could have
lot.
like anywhere.
I know, but I love cornbread, and the chicken was so good, and even the gravy was really good.
The entire South texted me that was not red eye gravy. It's like, when you go and talk about crab cakes.
I'm from New York, so what do you
with
want?
the Northeast. It's like all right, sorry, I'm just copying and pasting the description.
We drinking anything at Farm Fresh, Josh?
Nah, those ciders are okay. The two Henrys is interesting, but Woodchuck and Gumption are both.
All right, let's blow through Greece pretty quickly. It hasn't changed. The nachos, the taste of Greece, the spanakopita, and the bugasta. I think the spanakopita and the we've had the bugasta. We had that this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
It's
was
new.
good.
Yeah.
Those are good. I would not suggest either of the other two dishes.
Well, if your dining plan Taste of Greece is $8 for 3 little things, it was cute.
Right. You drinking in Greece or no?
No.
Very confident. All right, Thailand. Marinated chicken with peanut sauce and stir-fried vegetables, seared shrimp and scallop cake, and the red hot spicy Thai curry beef. What do we think of these?
Like the chicken, like the beef.
Yeah, I remember loving that beef.
Yeah. I like the chicken a lot too, almost as much. I like both of those dishes a lot. The shrimp was kind of a miss, right?
I don't think I remember liking the scallop cake.
I don't remember being blown away with it.
No.
Yeah.
It's got promise.
Yeah, this is a good booth. This just came back this year, and I'm glad it did. It's very good. Beverages, either of those?
Well, the Gutstamina. That's pretty good.
Is it? Okay. Mexico, oh boy. Ribeye taco, tequila chipotle shrimp, and the cajeta mousse. As always, dessert is spectacular, and everything else was trash. Inedible trash.
Mm.
And of course, the overpriced margaritas are back. The spicy apple margarita is the worst festival drink I have had in my years of food and wine. Josh, your thoughts?
It's just watery sometimes. It's thick sometimes. It's spicy. The lime margarita was good.
Yeah. That mule can be good too, no?
It was good.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise don't eat food here. Get dessert and maybe a drink, but definitely not the spicy apple margarita. All right, China has a bunch of old stuff back. The Beijing roasted duck bao bun, the black pepper shrimp, and the chicken pot stickers are all back, and now they have the spicy chicken bao bun. But my thought with this was almost any time of year you can get different versions of a lot of this stuff at the counter service in China. Like the spicy chicken bao is was it the Kung Pao? What is that called? Sichuan chicken at the counter service, which I get every couple of months. I'll probably get that if we're just at Epcot and we can't decide where to eat or whatever. It's not bad, but I don't think any of those dishes are bad.
So it's that chicken in a bao bun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was good.
That's it. Yeah,
I don't have a problem with
good.
it.
Yeah.
Josh, I know we got to talk about drinks here for a minute, right?
They typically do a nice job. The Baijiu punch is really refreshing.
I know the Kung Fu Punch is another one people seem to really enjoy also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, typically they do a nice job because they pour the non-alcoholic drink first, then they top it off typically pretty heavily. And most of the other drinks are all pre-mixed.
Yeah. So there you go. Returning this year, India. Warm Indian bread with pickled garlic, mango salsa, and coriander pesto dips. There was a Madras red curry, a korma chicken, and the pistachio cardamom bunt cake. I don't really remember much of this because I don't think any
this
of
was
it
good.
Yeah,
This was good. I remember really liking that red curry.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty fantastic.
Yeah, the red curry was good, but I remember not being blown away with any of the other stuff. I think because the bread is like a cheap, tiny version of sanaa,
right.
basically.
I'd pass on that.
Yeah.
The red curry is very, very good. I remember loving that because people had only a few bites of this and like left. So I actually ate a lot of this. This was fun. No, people just like walked away, and I was like, all right, I'll
someone
eat it.
didn't want to eat.
I don't know. I don't know if people walked away because they didn't really like it or they had their bite and they walked away. Yeah. The chicken I remember liking, and the bun cake was really good. It was a good dessert.
You liked the bun cake? I thought it was very forgettable.
No, it was very pistachio tasting. I liked it a lot.
Josh?
Yeah, it's a good booth.
All right.
People jump back for like seconds and thirds of that cake too.
All right.
Yeah.
I was surprised there was enough of it for a second bite. And the mango lassi is good too.
Any other drinks, or you like that?
No,
and that's a non-alcoholic.
Sula wine from India's. It's an interesting thing.
Refreshment Cool Post. The spicy hot dog is back, but they ruined it. There's a new slaw on top, and I really didn't like it. It was kind of gross this time. I like that hot dog.
That's a shame. It's a good
the
hot dog.
kimchi was not great. And you had this, you like this frozen Coke.
Oh, yeah, the whiskey is from Africa.
Baines Cape Mountain Whiskey.
Yeah.
All right.
On the rocks, maybe it would be more interesting. I mean, it could have been Jack Daniels.
That's definitely your preference on the rocks rather than frozen Coke.
Yeah, who knows what's in it. It's an interesting idea.
Yeah, maybe unfrozen whiskey with Coke's probably real good.
I wouldn't know. Be a first time.
Africa. This is all the old stuff, right? All this has been there.
Not the stew.
Oh, the stew was
the lentil stew. I loved it. The lentil
spicy
stew.
Ethiopian red lentil stew was good. I thought it was good. The spinach and panini cheese pocket, from what I remember, is fine. And the tenderloin tips were passable too. I think it's a solid booth.
Mm-hmm.
What about drinks?
Anything other than the Shiraz.
Okay. Brewers Collection in Germany. Josh, I'm going to default to you and Nick on this one.
No, they used to have 8 draft beers.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, now it's only 3.
Sad.
They also have that gingerbread heart they sell at the pretzel cart for some reason. I guess they're pushing those hard now.
I buy you a heart, you buy me a heart.
Not if you don't take my tabs. Germany. They have our favorite that comfort food we all love, the Schinken Nudeln. You gotta get it. It's great comfort food, and if you're real hungry, it's a nice portion. I like that a lot. They have the bratwurst and the pretzel roll, which is fine. The apple strudel was real good last year.
It's very good.
Yeah, and they have that gingerbread heart again if you want one.
Sad.
What do you think of the drinks here?
I get the wine flight.
Okay.
It's too hot. It's so hot for Riesling.
Spain, you got the charcuterie in a cone, and it's not a food cone; it's just a cone. That was good. I mean, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary, but I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
The traditional Spanish paella was fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd skip it really, but I don't think it was bad. The seafood salad I didn't care for either, and the olive oil cake it's kind of just a cake. It's just sponge cake.
Yeah, Spain has a lot of promise.
The wine flight was good though.
It was very colorful.
Yeah, I like that wine flight. So there are some things in Spain. I would get the charcuterie again. I like that. I like charcuterie. Oh boy, Italy. This is our second favorite to Mexico, right?
Block and Hans, fife and drum, hops and barley.
Italy. We got to talk about Italy. Calm down. Crispy calamari. They have polenta. There is a penne and a cannoli. Cannoli was very good. I didn't like anything else, but I'm Italian, and I think they serve swill at this booth typically, which is a shame because these are the people that operate the sit-down restaurants, which I think do a very good job. I wouldn't get any of the other ones. I like the cannoli a lot, though.
Calamari looks awful.
It was fine. It was a little chewy. It
Cannoli
wasn't
looks good.
terrible.
Looks undercooked.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Josh, what do you think about drinking in Italy?
They don't make anything in Italy. They just bus it in from the kitchen across the way.
Yeah. So there you go.
There's a reason they don't tell you what the wine is. Beer's garbage. It's an embarrassment, honestly.
Oh boy. All right, the Fife and Drum Tavern has one beer. You ever had that? The Hanson Brothers Hop Jam?
No, I've never had it.
All right, then we can't talk about it. Block and Hans has a bunch of beverages. What do you like here, John?
The spiked tea was good. And they take your coupon.
What is the spiked tea? Oh, the frozen spiked tea with Orlando orange vodka.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
A lot of the stuff they have around. I mean, I love the Kentucky Bourbon Ale and the.
Well, it is
Underwater
America, so
IPA.
there are things you probably can get in this country. Oh, that's music. Do we have to end?
Yeah.
We don't have time to
finish
just
in
go
the.
through these?
Do you want to?
We have like
come back.
How many booths do we have? Are we come back from a break, or can I just run through these?
Come back for a couple minutes. Let's take a quick
All right,
break.
we're gonna go overtime for you. We have a couple of booths left. It won't take very long, but come right back after the break. We'll talk about hops and barley, Japan, Morocco, Belgium, Brazil, France, and that's it. So come on back, and we'll continue.
Celebrating 50 years as Apopka's hometown station. 1520 WBZW. Apopka, Orlando. Community events, financial news, weather, traffic, and more.
A service of Salem Media Group.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Patrick Cross. A coalition of states has taken the federal government to court over its plans to stop shielding young immigrants from deportation.
15 states and the District of Columbia sued to block the Trump administration rollback. New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman told an immigration rally canceling the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program is counterproductive.
We are not going to allow dreamers to be vilified and scapegoated by this administration. These are the people we want in the United States.
Schneiderman says the government was moved by racial animus, as almost all the immigrants who came here as children are Latino. Supporters of the action say the Obama executive order establishing DACA was a presidential overreach. Warren Levinson, New York.
House Speaker Paul Ryan is telling so-called dreamers who are worried about being deported that they should rest easy.
Ryan says the president's decision ending DACA isn't the final word.
I'm also encouraged by the fact that he gave us time to work out a consensus.
The speaker says Congress will find a solution that both protects immigrants and increases border security.
What we don't want to have happen is another DACA problem in 10 years from now.
Ryan says the House will work closely with the president to find a workable compromise.
Capitol Hill correspondent Wally Hines. President Trump says he's reached a good deal with Democrats to fund the government and boost The debt limit for 3 months is part of an agreement to approve Harvey relief funds. We have an extension which will go out to December 15th. That'll include debt ceiling, that'll include the CRs, and it'll include Harvey. The amount of money that to be determined, but it'll include, because everyone is in favor, obviously, of taking care of that situation. So we all very much agree. Hurricane Irma lashed Puerto Rico with heavy rain and powerful winds Wednesday night. Meredith Shockrick says this storm has frayed a lot of nerves.
I was really scared. It looks like a monster when you see it on TV.
It left nearly 900,000 people without power. This is townhall.com.
Welcome back to a whopping 5 minutes that we're probably going to be back for the post show. We are doing a post show still. Stick around, Wigs members. Hops and barley at the American Adventure. New England lobster roll, which I still think no one should order, but people keep doing it. I still love that smoked beef brisket and pimento cheese. That was a favorite last year. Haven't had it this year yet, but I think it's probably still good.
Yeah, I grabbed it again this weekend.
Did you?
Yep.
Good. Glad to hear it's still good. And I like the carrot cake, and I'm not even a big carrot cake person, but I think it's really good. Josh, thoughts?
Yeah.
What about beverages, guys?
It's a good flight.
Yeah? So you like that beer
I do
flight?
enjoy it. It's an enjoyable beer flight, yeah.
Is it the same one from last year?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the Orange Blossom Brewing Foxtail Cold Brew Coffee Pilsner was interesting, and I did enjoy it.
I want to try that.
Yeah.
We tried it. That's
Did
the
we?
one- yeah.
Is that the one I finished? Oh, yeah.
I don't like it as much as I want to
It
have.
looks like a normal beer.
Tastes
but it's
good.
very coffee-y.
Yeah.
It looked like oh, that's right. We had it was not a dark beer.
No, I
That's
expected
right.
it to be.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah.
We did the whole event in one day. I want to remind people. So a lot of things blend together. Like I don't have the usual clear memory I have of every item.
So ignore everything we said for
no,
40
but
minutes.
I've refreshed myself. The second day we went back, I kind of went back through everything. That was really good. I'm gonna get that probably on its own. I love that. Anyway, Japan can be really bad sometimes. I was surprisingly blown away this year. They have a shumai steamed pork wasabi shumai steamed pork dumplings, a salmon BLT sushi roll, and a teriyaki ginger pork. Now, the teriyaki ginger pork, Josh and I had an argument kind of in the car about this. I think is spectacular. It is small. You see it there. It's one, and it's not huge, but I thought it was particularly wonderful. Nick, were you there for that?
I was not.
You're gone by that point.
So I didn't try any of this.
Josh, do you still say should people get this? Do you think so?
If you have if you have a dining plan credit.
Yeah. All right. I like it a lot. I think people.
You talking about the pork? The ginger
the
pork?
pork.
The shumai were great.
Shumai was fantastic.
The sushi
too,
was good.
Yeah.
But it's an $8 rib.
It is, but I thought it was so good. I want to try it again just to make sure, but I thought the flavor and it was cooked so perfectly, super tender. I loved it. What about drinks here? No. Okay. We'll move to Morocco then. Should we just say don't go to Morocco? We just say that?
The Mimosa Royale there is good.
All right. But even the baklava wasn't good this year.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
The fries are half the portion. The kefta pocket got way worse.
It's a shame because the kefta pocket was good years ago. I thought it was good. And the fries were awesome last year, but if they're half a portion, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, they're fantastic, and they're the same ones that are served over there at Spice Road, which I love.
You get two. It's sad.
Anyway.
They pour a nice glass of wine.
All right.
I don't think that's accurate. But come at me.
Belgian has the waffles. Beer braised beef on a waffle. There's a waffle with chocolate ganache, and there's a waffle with berry compote. These are so cheap that if you want it, they're good. I can't tell people not to go here. The line's usually pretty long because they're cheap. But they're good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Except when they took away putting the braised beef on top of the waffle, that messed things up. On top of the mashed potatoes.
Oh, is that not on a waffle anymore?
No, it hasn't been for the past couple of years.
Oh, I see. We never stop her anymore because we've had everything.
So on the mashed potato,
All
it's
right.
not interesting. On the waffle,
It was weird. I remember waffle year, and I remember we were like, oh, beef on a waffle, this isn't going to be good. And it was delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. There's nothing wrong with these waffles. They're good.
Yeah. No, if you want a waffle, you can't go wrong here. What about drinking? You like to drink here, Josh, or no?
It's okay.
All right.
It's fine.
It's fine. Brazil has the Escondidino. I can't pronounce that. Escondidino.
The little hidden one.
De carne, which is the little hidden one, which is a layered meat pie with yuca. I liked that last year. I think it's fine. The pork belly is still good. I don't think it's as good as it was the first year they did it, but it's still good. And I still love the cheese bread. And I know this is where Josh makes a joke about them being from Grocer's Freezer or whatever.
I wasn't saying anything.
You're going to.
I wasn't saying anything.
So good.
I didn't say anything.
Was this for the coconut candy? Or is that?
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was so good.
I know. I loved it. I miss it. Yeah. So now they don't even have dessert. No dessert. What about drinking here? You drinking anything here, Josh? That frozen thing is a waste, isn't it?
Yeah, but the beer's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's $4.25 for a 6-ounce cup.
Yeah. But don't get that frozen drink. It's a huge waste of money.
It's caipirinha.
Yeah. In France, they brought back the croissant with the escargot, which is still a favorite. Everybody loves it. Please get it.
Was it missing last year?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was new 2 years. Last year was first year?
Yeah.
Oh, with the croissant.
Last year was the first year with the croissant. It was different before that.
Right.
What was it before that? What was it in? The escargot existed, but
the pastry, right?
It was
Like
not
some
in a
kind of
croissant.
pastry
I thought it was
show.
in like a
little bowl.
Like almost like the warm goat cheese pudding. It was in that kind of presentation. The creme brulee. What'd you think of that, Josh? Because you had that after I went.
It's good.
Okay. The beef.
No. I'm not mouse steps.
And then new item, which Josh has gone on and on about since last week, is this warm goat cheese pudding with spinach.
It's so good.
It is really good. It's fantastic. France is such a great booth. I would recommend everything except the beef. The creme brulee, I guess, is just fine this year. I'm so used to telling everyone to get the macaron during Flower and Garden.
Yeah, well, not that I would know much about pleasing women, but the martini slush and the goat cheese pudding.
Yeah.
Melts hearts.
That
I'll
martini
just say.
slush people love.
It's melting hearts.
Love. Any other drinks you like here?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't, but you have to.
Oh boy, let's go to Ireland. Roasted Irish sausage, yum. Warm Irish cheddar cheese and stout dip, and it's brown. Who wants to dip something in some brown sauce?
Be careful.
And a warm chocolate pudding. I like that chocolate pudding. It's fine.
I like the dip.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy about it.
Little.
I don't know. I just didn't think it didn't wow me.
Well, the cheese soup in Canada is more of a winner, maybe.
Yeah, the whole thimble of it.
And there wasn't enough bread dip anyway.
No, there was way more dip than bread, and the sausage was not great.
It's okay.
Yeah. But we have
Fisherman's pie.
The what?
The fisherman's pie is gone.
Yes, good.
The two listeners.
No,
left
I hate
weep.
it. Hate it.
So good.
They
Hate
weep.
it. But back by popular demand, the Twinnings pumpkin or Twinings. What is it? Twinings or Twinning?
He says it's Twinings, but he could be wrong.
I'm sure the Twinings man is right. Oh, now you remind me of the time my mother didn't know who he was and asked her to help him with something in the store. That was amazing. Pumpkin chai tea frozen cocktail is still the greatest thing ever. Love this so much. Please get it. And even the non-alcoholic's good. If you don't want alcohol, it's still good. Make sure you get it. You like these wines or the beer? The wine or the beer? No?
Guinness should stop. You have Guinness, don't stop.
Yeah, they don't need a blonde. Scotland has a fresh potato pancake, a traditional Scottish lamb stew, and the tipsy lard, which was great when it debuted, but it was bad last year. So I don't know if I could really even recommend it.
Mm-mm.
What do you think of these other two dishes?
It's 115 degrees. I don't want a traditional Scottish lamb stew. Shove it. The potato pancake's good though.
Yeah. How about these drinks?
The citrus thistle is above average.
Okay.
And the Scotch ale is good too.
All right, we got one left. Canada, which is the same as always. Canadian cheddar cheese soup, which comes in the thimble, and the Le Cellier beef filet, which, yeah, it's going to be small, and yeah, it's overpriced, but yeah, it's good.
People love that cheese soup.
What'd you think of this Radler? You ordered this Moosehead Radler.
It's good. Yeah.
I like that. I had that this weekend.
All right.
It's really good.
Pad Moosehead Radler. I love it. I think it's great. Actually, the Moosehead Radler tastes a lot like the Schoferhofer grapefruit beer that's become popular now.
It is very accurate.
It's almost like a half-price version of it. Not at Epcot, but like when you go buy it in the store.
There you go. Well, everybody, that is Food and Wine. We have a Wigs post show coming up. Yay, we're going to be here real late. Hooray. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. That's the Food and Wine Festival. We're still putting up reviews, so if you want to more easily refer back to anything, there'll be those text reviews as well. We're still working through them. But with that, remember, kids, we love junk.